Hey there, I'm Irene. Thanks for joining me here at Get Sleep TV. This is the place for gentle sleep and parent solutions to help you feel empowered in all that you do day and night, and so you can have more joy and peace in parenting through the journey. Today, I want to talk to you about implementing quiet time in your home. And I know it sounds totally crazy to plan on waking up earlier, and you might be resistant to this, especially if you are sleep deprived, because I know I definitely was that way many years ago when this was introduced to me, and I only began implementing this probably about a year or so ago when I was like, okay, I'm going to give this quiet time thing a go. But one of the things I want to share with you about quiet time is that it does not have to be in the morning. You can actually pick and commit to any time of the day. For me, it is a great way to get started in my day, to feel kind of centered and grounded. But I think that doing it at nap time or maybe bedtime or maybe on the drive to or from work could also be great. I think it's just a time that you pick that you're going to be able to follow through with consistently every day for yourself. And so I want to kind of just share with you like my old self and way of thinking would be if I came across a strategy, I'd be like, great, this is a good idea. Let's go ahead and implement it full force. And so I would all of a sudden select and pick a lofty goal. And I would say, okay, I want to do 30 minutes or 1 hour of quiet time. I would set the alarm and do it for a couple of days and eventually lose wind and get tired. Or I would sleep through my alarm and then feel like a failure for missing that quiet time. And then, of course, after a day or two of failing, then I would have those awful feelings of I can't do anything right. I can't even do quiet time. And then I would get myself stressed out and forget about it and just put it to the side and forget about trying to implement that. So what I have found is that just like gentle sleep and parent solutions, it's all about habits and a mindset shift. And it's about making gradual change and not looking for a quick fix. So here's what I did to implement a quiet time a little more successfully in my new ways of thinking. As I became more mindful, I was able then to just say, okay, I want to do 5 minutes of quiet time. And it's going to look like I wake up and maybe I read a devotional. And so that's what I had committed to. And I was able to make that happen. So I would wake up 5 minutes earlier than normal, just lay there, do my devotional, and feel great success. And that would happen over and over. And one of the things I found is that if I overslept, then I would say, okay, well, I'll just do this devotional after breakfast. And then I would still do the devotional. So I was still following through with my goal and feeling very successful. And over time, what ended up happening is that 5 minutes grew to like 10 minutes and then 20 minutes. And I was increasing what I was reading. I would do a devotional and then maybe sometimes I would write and it would kind of change from day to day. And it was great. I was feeling more refreshed and I was actually getting better sleep and feeling more energized and refreshed throughout the entire day because I was getting grounded and centered. And over the course of the year, that quiet time grew from 5 minutes to now where I'm at about 45 minutes to 60 minutes. And again, it kind of varies because it depends on my day. And so you might be wondering, what do I do in that quiet time? Part of it is just being still and being grateful. And having some gratitude-filled thoughts. And then I also visualize the day to come. And I do some praying. I read my devotionals. I get into the Word. I do some journaling. And sometimes I even go really wild and crazy and I get ready for the day before my kiddos wake up. But it has varied with every season over the last few months. And so a few guidelines that have helped me keep to my quiet time is that if I miss a day, it's okay. Tomorrow is a new day. My old self would be like, oh, that wasn't perfect. throw it away. But really just practicing grace and forgiveness and saying, I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad mom because I missed it. It's okay. I'm certainly not perfect. And I move on. And that has just been so refreshing. And what I can tell you after having practiced this for so long, is that on days when I skip a quiet time, my days tend to be a little bit crazy and chaotic because I don't feel like I got centered for myself. So even a 5-minute quiet time is better than no quiet time at all. And so I still have quiet time. I don't get focused and stuck on the number, rather focus on just centering myself and doing what I need to get grounded to start my day. So quiet time is just one little thing that I do to help myself take care of my imperfect self. Do you have a quiet time? What do you do when you're in your quiet time? Tell me about it below. And I'd be so grateful if you could share this You Matter Monday tip with your friends. Let's all work together and take care of ourselves as parents.